Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are starting now by way of Caesars Atlantic City. DiBella Entertainment, in association with Top Rank Incorporated, are proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the universally recognized middleweight championship of the world. Sponsored by FreeTheFan.com, the best place to talk about sports, sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazzard Sr., Chairman Tony Orlando, the World Boxing Council President Jose Suleiman, and the World Boxing Organization President Francisco Paco Barcarcel. At ringside, the three judges scoring this bout on the 10-point system from Italy: Guido Cavalieri. From the United States, Julie Letterman. From the United States, John Stewart. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action at the bell, Steve Smoger. And now, undefeated challenger versus undefeated champion. Somebody's has gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gray with red, official weight 159 1/2 pounds. A perfect professional record consisting of 31 bouts, 31 victories, including 28 knockouts. From Youngstown, Ohio, the undefeated #1 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Kelly the Ghost Pavlik. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing white with razorback red trim, official weight 159 pounds. Professional record 28 bouts without a loss, 27 victories, including 70 knockouts with 1 bout even. He's the fighting pride of Little Rock, Arkansas, the universally recognized, undefeated, reigning, defending middleweight champion of the world, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor.
No. All right, gentlemen, you were given your instructions in your dressing rooms. Please obey my commands, respect the bell, and above all, protect yourself at all times. God bless you both. Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Thank you.
Does the champion want to keep his championship as much as the challenger wants to take it? Let's get it on.
Looks like to me like they got some disdain for each other. They mean business.
Jermain Taylor comes out with a big right hand over the top. Referee Steve Smoger, veteran from the Upper East Coast, is known as a puncher's referee. He will let the damage ensue. Kelly Pavlik says he's going to throw 80 to 100 punches per round. And Jermain Taylor is landing early, getting off faster than Pavlik at the beginning. Good hard jab by Taylor, who said that he's going to reinstitute his jab in this fight, saying that he realizes it hasn't been as good in recent fights as he needs it to be. Taylor sticking his jab in, Pavlik sticking his jab into Taylor's face now. Jermain missing with a right hand over the top that was designed to do damage.
See, Taylor right now, he needs to focus on stopping Pavlik's jab because he's getting through with his jab, and he has to realize there's a size difference, so he's going to have longer arms, so he's got to prepare for that.
Don't punch. Step. Hands up.
Nervous energy being expended here now.
Pavlik starting to get rolling after having gotten jumped a little bit in activity by Taylor at the start.
He said he wanted to be patient, Jim. But Taylor didn't give him a chance to be patient, although not many of Taylor's punches have actually landed flat.
Pavlik blocking some, but Taylor stuck a couple of left hands in. They trade in the center of the ring. They haven't really moved from the center of the
right
ring.
hand, another one by Pavlik.
Pavlik backing Taylor up with the 2 right hands.
Taylor needs to give Pavlik a lot more respect and keep his hands up, because this is where Pavlik is dangerous, especially in the first rounds. You know, you have to give this guy respect and concentrate a little more on defense and not get hit by these little shots.
Good left hook by Jermain Taylor. His faster hands apparent, but he hasn't been able to back Pavlik off. Good combination by Pavlik. And a long right hand over the top.
Yeah, Taylor's much too close to Pavlik right now and should be more on his toes and not allow him to get across with these right hands. Definitely he needs to keep that that left hand up and not get hit by right hand.
But Lennox, he's not an on-your-toes fighter. He's a flat-footed fighter. He'll come forward or go backward. That's his game.
Your trainers are going to ask them to box. Both guys want to fight. That's what's happening. Crowd begins to chant, Pavlik, Pavlik, Pavlik.
So far, Taylor has stood up to those clean right hands well.
Well, if you notice, he's elected to move his head a bit more, which is much needed.
First round was so active and intense, it seemed short.
He won that round, okay? He got that round, but don't worry about it. You got him fighting at a faster pace than he's used to fighting at. And you get to try to rip him to the body some. A lot of the punches where you're punching at him, where he's pulling back, he's out of range because he's fresh. As he slows down, you'll fight him with the shots, okay? But try to watch his right hand.
Listen to me. Control the pace. Be patient. He's desperate already. He's desperate already. Just relax. Stay behind the jab, right hand hook. It's a basic fucking fight with this kid.
Exactly. Jab, jab, right hand, and stay up. Stay not in the middle distance. Stay outside. That's your fight.
I'm trying to figure out what Emmanuel means when he says he's not used to this pace, when in fact Kelly Pavlik has fought at much harder paces, throwing many more punches than Taylor in the past.
Pavlik had a big round for CompuBox numbers, landing 43 of 89. Taylor 26 out of 72. Harold Letterman agrees with Emmanuel Stewart that Pavlik won the first round. They go back to trading in the center of the ring. Hard right hand by Taylor. Flush on Pavlik's face. Kelly keeps coming forward.
They broke themselves up.
Taylor needs to settle down a bit. Pavlik has shown great poise. You know, his trainer's right. Really, what he needs to do is fundamentals, and that's jab, jab, right hand, and he's doing a good job at it right now.
Pavlik looks very comfortable midway through round 2. Taylor showing a lot of wasted motion, doesn't yet seem to be quite as happy with the way things are going as is Kelly Pavlik. If you saw the countdown show that helped to set up this fight, it established the kind of intensity that is shown there as Taylor suddenly gets Pavlik in big trouble. Kelly Pavlik getting raked by hard right hand and left hand, and now Pavlik goes down.
That is it.
That was a tremendous barrage from Jermain Taylor. That was the best offensive show in Taylor's last 6 fights.
That was a right hand started that barrage. There's a minute and a half to go, a half a round still to go.
And it was followed by a series of rights and lefts. And Taylor has Pavlik in big trouble. And a chance to finish him right here.
I'm so surprised that Pavlik could come back from that. It's still early, that's why he can come back. But he's getting hit. And like I said, Jermain means real business. He's going for broke now. He wants to win this fight. He wants to take Pavlik out straight away.
And remember, Steve Smoger is not a quick stoppage referee. Steve Smoger is a fight referee who allows the fight to go.
Shows you the kind of determination Pavlik has. He's still hanging on.
Taylor not making clean contact anymore, and Pavlik is beginning to find his legs.
Pavlik is a tough cookie from Youngstown.
It would be shocking if he could finish what he went through, or survive what he went through. Another big uppercut from Taylor. And now Kelly Pavlik has his legs back under him for the moment and starts to hit Taylor back.
Taylor has punched himself out a little bit here, and he needs a blow.
Body shots from Taylor. Pavlik has managed to regain his stability. He's going to make it out of the second round, it appears. What an assault and what a survival.
You're all right, you're all right, you're all right. Give me a towel.
Let me take a look at him. Kelly, how you
You're all right,
feeling?
you're all right. You're all right.
All right? Yeah? Is that okay? Let me see.
Good shot.
He's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. He's okay now. He's okay. He's all right.
How you doing, man? You back with us?
I'm good.
Okay, okay.
He's gonna come after you. Just caught you with stupid shit. Stay on that double fucking jab.
And this is the punch that really hurt Pavlik. He had his hands down, and all of a sudden came an onslaught of punches by Jermain Taylor. And here we look at the knockdown. Combination of punches that caught him still early in the fight and put him down to his knees.
Last time Jermain Taylor hurt somebody like that, it was Daniel Edouard in the fight that set up his title shot against Bernard Hopkins. Taylor landed 52 out of 75 punches in the round. Pavlik 20 out of 47. Taylor landed 42 power shots. And if Kelly Pavlik needed to learn respect for Jermain Taylor's punching power, you would hope he has learned it now. And here comes Pavlik with straight right hands again. And backs Taylor into the corner. What a fight. They dried the blood from Pavlik's nose, and he's alive and well for the moment.
Jack Dempsey said that champions get up when they don't think they can. So do challengers.
Step, step, step.
See, one punch Jermain does very well is throw a right hand right over Pavlik's jab, so Pavlik can't be slow with that jab. He needs to get it out and back, because Jermain is definitely looking for that overhand right.
This is a gutsy round for Pavlik so far. If he can win this round, it would make a big statement.
He shows that he still believes he's the offensive force in the fight. He goes forward intrepidly into the haymakers and the windmill of Taylor's fast hands.
Push him off, now. Push him off. Hey!
Hard right hand inside for Taylor. Pavlik still sticking his left. Pavlik has tactically controlled this round, and now he lands a big combination and backs Taylor off. Tremendous combination. Pavlik trying to find a damaging right hand. Strafes Taylor with lefts and rights. How will Jermain get out of the corner? Takes a thudding right hand. Blocks another shot and another booming right. And now Taylor rips him with a left and a right.
Step out. Step out.
Pavlik never really caught Taylor with any flush shots, though, but he did give him a lot of punches in there. Something to think about.
Gentlemen, we have a fight.
Taylor had a big rally, but Pavlik, for the most part, controlled the round. Immediately following Boxing Tonight, countdown to Pacquiao Barrera 2. Our documentary-style look at both superstars, heroes in their native countries, October 6th on HBO pay-per-view. Next Saturday night, the live fight. Manny Pacquiao against Marco Antonio Barrera in a rematch of their meeting 4 years ago, which Pacquiao won by spectacular knockout.
I think he's going to end up trying to get sloppy and run out of gas and you end up catching it, okay?
Come on, Jermain. You got to stay off the road, baby. Stay off the road. Stay off the road.
Stop it. There ain't no saying the count. If he stops it, it's over with. You can't let him get too many punches off. If not, just tie him up. But don't let him get too many shots.
And here's Pavlik catching Jermain with a body shot, which kind of slowed him down and surprised him for a moment. And after that, a rally of punches.
In the third round, Kelly Pavlik, after having been knocked down and almost out in the second, Pavlik threw 99 punches in round 3, landing 32. Taylor was 21 out of 41, so very accurate for Taylor. But Pavlik had the control of the round. And Harold, how do you have it through 3?
Look at you. In rounds, I've got it 2 rounds to 1. But the all-important points category, 28 to 28, all even, because Jermain Taylor gets an extra point in round 2 for the knockdown. Jim, I gotta tell you, Jermain Taylor doesn't stop straight right hands too well. They all seem to land for Kelly Pavlik. But like Larry Merchant said, this is one great fight. 2 rounds to 1, Kelly Pavlik.
Step.
The Pavlik camp has felt that if they can get into the late stages of the fight will be theirs, because Taylor has faded in some fights in the late stages.
Step out. Let him out, Jermain. Let him out. Hey, Jermain, get up. Okay, all right. You all right, bro? You all right? All right.
Once again, Taylor backs into a corner and Pavlik takes advantage. Once again, Jermain fights his way out. This time more quickly, listening to Emmanuel Stewart, who told him, you can't stay back there in the corner. You've got to get out immediately.
Taylor wanted a conventional fighter. Well, he's got one. But most of your best fighters are conventional fighters.
Pavlik was able to back up Miranda, but it looks like Taylor's stronger than Miranda. He can get out of these corners. And, you know, what Taylor should be doing should be taking 2 steps backwards and not even putting him back on the ropes. He should be taking a step to one of the sides and circle him.
But Taylor fights better going backward than Miranda did, so that's not a problem for Taylor, taking a step back and then a step back in.
Hands up.
Good 1-2 for Taylor. Neither fighter has been very liberal with body punching so far, but to the degree that either man has landed to the body, it's Kelly Pavlik with chopping right hands. And there's another good right hand right down the barrel by Pavlik. Misses with the left hook. Taylor comes back with a left and a right. Jermain Taylor was abused in the corners by Winky Wright in their controversial draw in Memphis. Tonight, when he gets into the corners, he's fighting his way out in a hurry. There's a huge left hook for Jermain Taylor in the center of the ring, and his faster hands are still apparent as we reach the end of round 4.
Well, stay up your leg. Kelly, when you got him against the ropes, measure with the jab.
Yeah.
Don't go on throw.
Yes.
Measure,
Let's
feint,
still
and
double
come
it.
back to the
Let's
body.
still double it. Double it, right hand hook. Or double it, get to the body. Okay? You're doing fine, baby.
It's at least slowing down, you understand? Your conditioning is beautiful. And watching his right hand, that's all. You're not getting it for nothing else. That's why you see them doing that pretty good. Okay. Give me the towel. Towel.
Not many jabs in the fight. Through round 4, Taylor 14 out of 29, Pavlik 9 out of 35. Pavlik slowed down a little bit in round 4, throwing only 66 punches. But once again, Harold Lederman gave Pavlik the round. Generally speaking, he's been able to back Taylor up with his right hand more frequently than Taylor backs him up. Both fighters seem to be scratching to find a new answer now, as they've sort of leveled out with all of the violent assaults that went through the first 3 rounds. It's a little bit more of a boxing match now than was the case early on, Lennox.
Well, and that appears to be in Taylor's favor, isn't it, Lennox?
Yeah, he's doing a great job counter-punching, and that's what he's looking to do. He's letting Kelly Pavlik come at him, and he's looking to counter-punch either with the right hand or the left hook. So he's working off of what Pavlik is doing, and he's watching Pavlik's right hand, because he realized that's what Pavlik has that's really dangerous, that he needs to be concerned about.
Pavlik gets caught over the top by a right hand by Taylor, but keeps going forward and presses Taylor with his own 1-2. You heard the veteran.
I see Pavlik blocking most of Taylor's punches because they're wider punches, and he has his arms and his gloves up properly. That one got through.
Well, Taylor has that explosive power that can stun you with a punch, and that's what makes him a good fighter as well, because he's able to explode off a punch, hurt you, and then react off of that.
Emanuel Stewart has told Jermain Taylor, watch out for Kelly Pavlik's right hand, and Taylor was able to slip a couple of right hands in the corner there.
You know, we've never seen Taylor been hit by many clean, hard punches. He's taken the punches exceedingly well from a puncher in this fight.
Trickle of blood from Kelly Pavlik's nose. Pavlik sticking the jab, getting more effective in this round with the jab, and has been the case before. Taylor comes back, double jab of his own. Body shots by Pavlik as Taylor comes inside.
Step out, step out.
These rounds are going fast. The intensity of the action carrying us along. 5 rounds in the books already. And the bell sounds here in a matter of seconds. Hard right hand just after the bell by Taylor, and Pavlik reaches out and touches gloves.
Working the show now. You won that round. Give me some ice over here on this eye over here. Okay? You won that round. Just put it in the back. He's fading. He's fading fast. Get working your golden left arm. Just get to working it. And then when the shots come in, he won't see it. And that was good. After you let him shot all his punches, you finished up coming back, okay? He's good.
Mike Pavlik, Kelly's father, here from Youngstown. His mother simply will not come to any of his fights. In fact, she's never watched one of his fights all the way through. Says it makes her too nervous. Not something she can enjoy watching. Mike is a
stay on that double jab, though. When
big, broad, stolid, Youngstown, Steel Town kind of a guy. Kelly favors his mother. Long, lean.
This must be a pretty good fight, Jim. I've already got 5 dots of blood on my shirt. And it's Pavlik's blood.
Pavlik begins the 6th round searching for a body shot. Harold Lederman agreed with Emanuel Stewart that Jermain Taylor won the last round. Pacquiao Barrera countdown coming along immediately following this telecast. Start to get ready for next week. Good left hook by Jermain Taylor, sneaked past Kelly Pavlik's right hand guard. Good body shots by Taylor there. Probably the 2 best body shots of the fight. Now another left hand lands flush. Pavlik nodding his head as if to say, okay, you're getting through. Now eat my right hand.
And you know, I haven't seen Pavlik go for the body yet. He's just being headhunting, and maybe he should mix up the punches a little.
There's a body shot with the right hand.
He needs to mix up the punches.
I think that right hand about 15 seconds ago got Taylor's attention.
No question. That's why he backed into the corner. Taylor comes back firing with the left again. You heard Emmanuel Stewart say, keep working that golden left. They want to win the fight with the jab and the hook. Pavlik gets in a straight right again. Keeps coming.
Pavlik's nose is bleeding a little bit, and what that does, it can bother you a little bit because it bothers your breathing. You can't get enough oxygen. Now you have to open your mouth to breathe through your mouth, so you can see Pavlik's mouth open a little bit, trying to get more oxygen.
Pavlik seems to be winning the boxing contest right now.
He didn't in the last round, but this time he's more resolute and coming more straight forward. More jabs means better boxing.
Step, step, step.
Spoke to a member of Kelly Pavlik's entourage this afternoon who said the worst thing that could happen to us is if Kelly breaks his nose and has trouble breathing in the fight. Not, of course, that Kelly breaks his own nose, but that Jermain breaks it with a punch, which is probably what's happened here if it's broken. Certainly it's bleeding.
No. That's it, both of you. Out. That's it, good.
Good left hook by Taylor at the end of that combination.
So far, this is a relative calm after the storm of the first 3 rounds.
Big right hand upstairs by Taylor. Momentarily backs Pavlik off as Kelly was attempting another combination assault.
When Jermain Taylor hits the ropes, it's like something goes off inside his head and said, this is the time to fight.
You're exactly right, Lennox. That is what he's done throughout his career. When he is attacked, he goes to the right ropes and then stands and fires back.
Breathe deep. Put your legs down.
Back it up, good body shots. You're just going to keep working. Keep the pace going.
Breathe deep.
Keep the
With your
pace
mouth.
going.
Breathe deep ones. Come on.
Bend your knees a little bit inside, right? Bend your knees, stay on the double jab, and it's easy.
Come on, big ones.
You're letting him take the lead too much, and right now he's winning the title because he's more consistent than you are. You have to start working your jab or whatever, and try to quit just backing up. He's pushing you straight to the rope. Let's get back and start working your jab. You understand? That gives him power.
And here you see Pavlik having Taylor against the ropes, but Taylor retaliating with a couple punches and ending off with a right hand.
Jack.
We are halfway through the scheduled 12-round fight. Average punches per round so far, Pavlik 29 out of 74, Taylor 29 out of 59. Harold Letterman, how do you have it on the scorecard?
4 rounds to 2, 57, 56, Kelly Pavlik. Jermain Taylor, I think that his aggressiveness is winning the fight. I mean, you know, moving forward, landing those good, straight, hard right hands. Jermain Taylor, beautiful job of boxing to win round 5. He gets an extra point in round 2 for the knockdown. The fight is very, very close in points. 4 rounds to 2, Kelly Pavlik.
I have it 3 rounds apiece, which means a 1-point lead for Taylor.
There's a good body shot by Taylor, or excuse me, by Pavlik with the right hand. Both fighters trying to employ the jab here in round 7. Middle portions of the fight, much more a boxing match than the first 3 rounds, which were a wild, all-out slugfest.
And contrary to expectations, we're seeing Pavlik winning the jabbing contest.
Longer. Steps forward. Body shot with the left hand by Pavlik. Good 1-2 upstairs by Taylor, immediately following. Another right hand by Pavlik.
Pavlik said he didn't think that Taylor liked to get hit. Nobody likes to get hit, but Taylor has taken those hits. Taylor said that he didn't think Kelly Pavlik was much.
And that right hand hurt Taylor. Taylor is done. Left hook. Drops Taylor's head up.
He's from Youngstown, Ohio. What a knockout assault.
Muscle memory strikes again.
Unbelievable. I don't know where that shot came from, but it definitely hurt Jermain Taylor.
What a performance by young Pavlik.
What guts.
To get off the floor. The difference in this fight, one man got off the floor, the other man didn't.
You could see it coming about 10 seconds in advance when the right hand drove Taylor into the ropes, and suddenly he was a sitting duck, and Pavlik instantly realized it, Lennox, that was the instinct of a finisher.
I was really surprised that and this is the punch that hurt him. Pavlik has been throwing that jab. Taylor hasn't been blocking it. But here's the right that hurt him, and he's hurt from that punch. He backs up in the corner. He's still... And here's another angle, the same punch. Taylor's eyes are closed. He didn't even see that punch coming. All he seen it was at the last moment when it connected. And here's the end, where the referee steps in. It was a left uppercut that hurt him. It buckled him a little bit. Then a right uppercut that put him on the chin. And the finish, referee steps in, realizes that Taylor's hurt, and stops the fight.
A perfect finishing assault by Kelly Pavlik. This is clinical damage inside, Lennox. Both hands.
And it looks like the uppercuts were really apparent. That's the one that really was the shocker and came from nowhere. Jermain didn't even see it, but he reacted from it. And whether or not he could have got up or not is the question, because the referee was right there on top of him, but he made no attempt to get up. Kelly Pavlik showing the true heart of a champion.
Well, Michael Buffer said at the beginning somebody's O had to go. It was Taylor's O who went.
By way of Caesars Atlantic City, tonight here in Atlantic City, we have witnessed one of the great middleweight championship bouts in boxing history. Referee Steve Smoger steps in, calls a halt at 2 minutes, 14 seconds, round number 7. The winner by TKO victory and new undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Kelly, the Ghost, Pavlik.
Good evening, gentlemen. You were both given your instructions in the dressing room. Now, I want you to be careful on each of your corners where it might be a little wet. So just be careful when you move into the corner. Now, both these touch gloves. I leave it with you. Back in the corner. Stay back in the corner. Artur, stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. him go. Stop! Fellas, when I say stop, you stop punching. You understand? You understand? Okay. Keep the punches up. Keep them up.
Beautiful. Okay, now listen. When he gets close to you, keep your hands up. Now he's trying to get that body shot. So when he gets close to you, just keep him turning, okay? You're boxing beautiful. Just keep using the speed, okay? Straight right hand.
You can punch on him all day long. You just stand there. Head movement, double jab. Head movement, double jab. The overhead right, but you got to keep your right hand up. All he's looking for is a hook or an uppercut on you. That's it. Deep breath. Come on, you're used to 30-second rest.
Put your head back.
Amen. Swallow.
Just keep moving your head.
As long as it goes, a better
Come
shot.
on, babe.
Right?
You hurt him there. Okay.
Come on, baby.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Keep them loose. Keep them hands loose. You got 5 minutes to recoup. Now, you got 5 minutes to the end of the round. Keep doing it, brother. I mean, if you keep doing it, you know what's happening. Okay. Stay in your, go ahead.
I'm all set. I want to go. Nick, hit a wall. Right? Nick, hit a wall.
Beat him with a hard go.
Get up, get up! Keep that control there.
That's it, baby. That's the key. Listen to me. He's in the same fight you're in, okay? He's feeling the same tired as you, if not tired. Not hard. Okay, now when he gets close to you, listen to me. If you don't feel like punching, move your upper body. He's not gonna do anything. Okay, then go back to the jab. You seen you on the ropes, you touch, touch, touch. Keep doing that till you get that second win. Take a deep breath. Now we boxing like Arturo Gatti.
Okay.
Listen to me. Look at me, baby. You got this fight. You can rest all day tomorrow, you understand?
Yes.
This is for all the marbles, baby. You understand me? Box.
Give him business. You know what I would do? Nick, you got to back him up. He's hitting you here. He's hitting you here, Nick. Do it back, please.
Come on, stay.
Get back in the corner. Hold it. Now you go. No. Step back, both of you. Both of you take one step back. Good. That's what I want to see. Get off. Let him out. All right, let him go, let him out. Get out yourselves, come on. Very good.
Okay, listen. We got 10 minutes, baby. Can we get 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, listen to me, baby. When he gets close to you, Arturo, if you're not gonna punch, have your hands up. Just move. He don't want to fight no more. Okay, he's looking for the one shot. And go back to the...
What you got left?
I'm all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Put it on him now.
Okay.
You got to use everything with your left, Mick. Everything with your left.
Yeah.
Bang the shit out of him. Like, don't be a punching bag. You're going to be a punching bag. I'm not going to let this go like this. Fight hard.
Okay.
Deep breath.
17 now. Yep. Got a punch. Got to punch. Come on, man. Use your eyes. Come on.
Back in the corner. Okay, okay. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Let him go, let him go. Hey, Doc, I want you up here next round. Let him go. Let him go, Artur. Let him out. Hold it. Stop. Let him go, let him out. You don't fight with your head, Artur.
Suck it up!
We gotta wait for me.
Relax.
Well, wait for me to get in the ring. Come here.
Stay still.
Got him going on that neck, I swear, in case you got him going.
Stay still, baby. You're taking too many shots inside, Arturo. Throw the right hand to the body, Arturo. Okay?
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Come on, Arturo. Listen to me. We got 6 minutes. Arturo, you got 6 minutes. Give me the 6 minutes for Jerry. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not gonna let you take this punishment. Okay? Now look at me. Look at me, Arturo. Tell me something.
This guy's done. Just aim the upper.
I know it's the toughest fight, man. You got it in there.
So you're okay. Oh, hold on, let go. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're back in the corner. Go way back. All the way back. All right, now we go. Now we go.
boxing war tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a majority decision. Judge Frank Lombardi scores the bout 94-94, a draw. Judge Richard Flaherty scores it 94-93. Judge Steve Weisfeld sees it 95-93. All to the winner by majority decision, Irish Mickey Ward.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules. Want a good, clean fight? Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
And before the first bell, let's give you the results of our poll question. We asked you to predict how Carl Froch, undefeated and never knocked down, would fare in tonight's fight against Jermain Taylor. And here's how you voted.
Well, the fascinating thing is, obviously, this is a pro-Taylor crowd texting, and the most amazing thing is they think Froch is going down and losing.
Carl Froch taking the biggest gamble of his career. If he wins, he becomes part of boxing's elite. If he loses, he goes back home with nothing. Jermain Taylor, a must-win fight. If he wins, he's right back in the spotlight. But if he loses, his luster will be tarnished, and he has to go to the back of the line. Round one, scheduled for 12.
Carl Froch winked at Jermain Taylor when he walked out. He is a confident man, Carl Froch. And early on, the battle of the jab will be very interesting for these two fighters.
Taylor missing with the wild left hook. Froch feels that he's a natural super middleweight. Nice right hand by Taylor. Straight on the chin of Froch.
This fight is going to be decided by whether Froch can take those right hands early in this fight. We knew he was going to get hit with right hands, but it happened only a few seconds into the fight. He has a granite chin, does Carl Froch, but does he have a granite chin against Jermain Taylor? We're going to find out.
Froch taking his time so far. At age 31, he's a 7-year pro. And he's coming off a win over Jean Pascal December of 2008. But to go back to my point, he feels that he's a natural super middleweight. Walks around at 172. He feels he's the bigger, stronger man that can take a better punch as Jermain Taylor comes up in weight.
He's already taken some big right hands from Taylor. Froch has stopped throwing his jab. Neither man's really using it right now. They started out using it very effectively. There's already some redness on the nose of Froch.
Flozell Adams, Taylor's trainer, wants him to start boxing again, just like he did when he was an amateur and won a bronze medal at the Sydney Olympics. Establish your jab, work angles, make sure that you allow your right hand time to be set up, as opposed to going for knockouts right away.
Now Taylor's starting to use the jab himself. It's been a very precise round so far for Jermain Taylor, and Froch has had a hard time landing.
Froch goes to the body. And a lot of redness on the bridge of the nose of Froch. He continues to eat jab after jab.
Now understand, this is a fight in two parts. Almost everybody expected Taylor to start out well and do well early. But, big right by Froch. But can Jermain Taylor sustain this in the second half of the fight? We'll get to that later.
Jermain Taylor has had stamina problems in his career. After 5 rounds, 6 rounds, he has waned. He did it against Bernard Hopkins, Kelly Pavlik, even did it most recently against Jeff Lacey, doing a lot of holding from round 6 on, especially when the fight went inside. Froch patient, and I would imagine that he wants to see how hard of a puncher the 166-pound Taylor is.
And he's gotten a little taste of it so far.
Short left hook on a pivot by Taylor. that's the end of the first round. The feeling out process did not take long.
Okay, listen to me. Listen, you're half asleep that round. You've got to be sharper on the jab. Don't wait on him. If you're not ready to punch, just move round, okay? You're listening to me. You're listening to me. You're with me? Yeah. Let's get this jab and right hand working now and shorten your rock up. Move side to side. If you're not going to punch, move
about using the jab. Now, Taylor landed this right hand right off the get-go. That was 15 or 20 seconds into the fight after a jab. And then later on in the round, Carl Froch was able to get that right hand home and push Taylor back. Not as good as Taylor's, but Taylor tested him early with that right hand. And boy, Robert McCracken gave the greatest advice to use the jab.
McCracken, a 10-year pro, took a 33-0 record with 20 KOs into his only world title fight versus WBC middleweight champion Keith Holmes in 2000, and he was TKO'd in the 11th round. He finished with a 33-2 record. Round 2. Let's see if Froch becomes busier, especially with his jab.
You know, Gus, that's almost exactly the way most people that look at this fight, the boxing pundits, would have expected round 1 to go.
Froch told us, though, that he has no problems being patient because he would like, if he can't get something early, to take Jermain Taylor in the deep water because of his reputation as being a fighter that has stamina problems as the fight continues.
You know, Jermain was brutally honest with us. He admitted that he's cut corners in training, not eating right, and he said there have been in many of his fights times where he was literally buying time, trying to pace himself, but he said that's all over now. So we're going to find out if this fight goes on, whether it is all over. Froch said, you know what, animals don't change their stripes.
Taylor, though, looks much more relaxed than we've seen him in the past. As you mentioned, he sometimes comes into fights very tight, but it looks like he has terrific rhythm to start. That left hook blocked by Froch.
Jermain Taylor is a very skillful fighter, always has been. He has every offensive tool, and when he uses them, he's a tough guy to handle in the ring. Nice hook by Froch, a counter left hook against Taylor.
First title defense for Froch after defeating Jean Pascal to take the vacant WBC crown. Pascal was undefeated, a Canadian from Montreal, and that was a war of a fight. A lot of big punches landed.
Froch is not getting off very well with his punches. He's not landing his jab, and he has a great jab. There's the uppercut. Now that's a key punch for him to try and land, but when he throws it from too far out, Froch can be countered with it.
Froch has to be careful because when he comes in with both of his hands down. And that means he'd be able to be lined up for a nice short left hook.
Don't pull him by the neck. Don't pull him.
23 seconds remaining in the second round scheduled for 12. The WBC Super Middleweight Championship. Froch trying to get through with a right hand.
And he did land a very nice right hand there. It didn't do much damage to Taylor.
Now Taylor and Froch mixing it up a bit at the end of the second round. Taylor throws a big right hand.
Baby, what do you see? Hey, Jermain, go toward his jab hand. You can hit that right hand every time, okay? Stop, mix up you going around toward his right hand. Go toward his jab hand. Go toward his jab hand. Just stay same behind your jab though. You're looking good, in good shape. Keep that right hand tight. You don't have to load up. Keep it tight, keep it short. Working move, and then let's be busy. Down the middle and short hooks, and when you're there, underneath straight away. Don't go wide with nothing, okay? On it. Yeah, you've nicked that one. It's one apiece, but I need you busier now. Let's start taking the fight out of him, but don't pull out. Get these gloves up and use these gloves to block, all right?
Jermain Taylor coming off a decisive 12-round decision against former IBF super middleweight world champion Jeff Lacey in his last fight, November of 2008 in Tennessee. That fight was a WBC super middleweight title eliminator and earned him the WBC's #1 ranking and an opportunity at Froch.
They just had a clash of heads there a moment ago, and that's the one thing we really don't want to see in this fight, because this is obviously already shaping up as a very interesting and I think exciting fight potentially, and you just don't want a clash of heads that would create a cut.
Taylor blocking that 1-2, also blocking that lead right uppercut. Froch with no rhythm.
You know, Froch is one of the few fighters that gets away with throwing that uppercut from so far out. Doesn't often get countered, but he's facing a man who's a much better counterpuncher than the people he's been facing.
Biggest test of his career, Froch against Jermain Taylor, who defeated one of the greatest fighters in the world twice, Bernard Hopkins, to take his middleweight belt, and then came back and lost 2 consecutive fights to Kelly Pavlik to have the belts taken away from him. Froch trying to get through. Oh, nice right hand by Taylor. That backed up Froch, but Froch steps right back and delivers a right of his own and smiles.
That is quintessential Carl Froch. You hit him with a monster punch and he comes right back. He did that for 12 rounds with Jean Pascal. That's an important moment in this fight because Taylor hurt him. Taylor can't really go in after him now because he got nailed with the big right hand when he came in.
Froch blocks the left hook. Froch starting to get his confidence now. Taylor continues to pop the jab.
Oh my!
Froch on the ropes. He may be hurt. Froch backing up. Taylor moving in. Froch is hurt. Right hand, and Froch goes down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You won. All right, let's go.
It's the first time he's been knocked down in his career. 26 seconds left. Can Taylor finish it? Taylor has him wounded.
Remember the Kelly Pavlik fight where Taylor did not finish it and it came back to haunt him.
10 seconds. And Froch, another right hand left hook. Froch wobbling. And that's the end of the round. Bad intentions. One of the best rounds
Give me the ice pack.
for Taylor in quite some time.
You had that round under control and then you went in for a big shot and left yourself wide open. Listen to me. You've got to get tidier. You're coming out and you're pulling your head up and you're sticking your chin in the air and he's just coming back at you over the top. 1-2. Yeah, because you're loading up and you're looking for big shots and you're pulling out with your chin in the air. You've got to get your chin down, you've got to move your head, and you've got to get these gloves up after you punch. He's punching back. You've got to block and parry.
Jermain Taylor landed some hellacious right hands. Now there's the right hand in which Froch would come back with his own right hand. So at that point, Froch had things together. But as Froch bull rushed him, which Robert McCracken told him he did carelessly, and he did, a right hand lands from Jermain Taylor and sends Froch to the canvas.
Froch knocked down for the first time in his career. Now we will see what he's made of. Undefeated at 24-0. Carl Froch has to dig deep now because the man standing on the opposite side of the ring is a true champion.
Now, I would go back to the script that people thought about this fight, and even with that dramatic round by Jermain Taylor, it bears repeating. Most expected him to have a very good portion in the first part of this fight. Can he sustain it?
Let him up.
Now the Froch jab starting to become a little bit of a factor. He has an excellent jab when he uses it.
Don't backhand.
Taylor would love to come over that jab, though, because it's so low. He's rolling it back. Come over that jab with the right hand. Rogers Taylor made for it there. He barely misses. Left hand by Taylor.
Now right there, that was a left uppercut that Froch was throwing, and Taylor countered it.
Round 4 scheduled for 12. Jermain Taylor, the challenger in the black trunks. Carl Froch, the Englishman and champion, in the black and red trunks. His nickname is the Cobra. First title defense for Froch, who won a bronze medal at the World Championships as an amateur. One of the biggest moments of his career in Belfast, England. Had over 100 amateur fights.
You know, Jermain Taylor's defense in this fight has been excellent, and you could easily overlook that. He has blocked a lot of punches, slipped punches, and made it very hard for Froch to hit him.
Under a minute to go in the 4th round. Taylor, very relaxed through 4 so far.
You know, Jermain Taylor has not scored a knockout since 2005, which is a fairly long drought. Now, during that time, he's fought nothing but champions or former champions. So he's had a tremendous,
punches in front, don't hit behind, okay?
tremendously good list of opponents in front of him.
Hey, don't watch that elbow. Keep that elbow in.
Uppercut blocked by Froch.
Let him out. Let him out. Step back. Step back.
Under 10 seconds to go in the 4th round. Scheduled for 12. Froch, Taylor, and they are banging.
Time.
You've got to block his right jab, all right? You understand me? You've got to work the jab and you've got to block his jab and that right over the top, so you've got to have the gloves up. Put your legs out. Listen, listen. You've had a bad start, but now you're into the groove with this jab. But you've got to put your stuff together. 1, 2 up, little movements. Double jab right hand and back him up when you can, but just don't force it. Okay?
When he tries the uppercut, Carl Froch, he leaves himself open now. He will throw this uppercut and get countered with a strong jab by Jermain Taylor. Remember when we did the keys to victory? We showed you with Froch hurting an opponent with that left uppercut. This time he tried the same thing and got countered.
Bust him with the jab and the right hand left hook comes off it when it's there. Don't force anything. Don't load up with nothing.
Unofficially, press row scoring. Chris Givens, Niall Hickman, and Jack Obermeyer.
And I have it 40-35 for Jermain Taylor. So I agree with the 1 score.
Round 5 scheduled for 12. The WBC Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Carl Froch in the black and red trunks. Jermain Taylor in the black, red, white, and blue trunks. Taylor knocking down Froch in the 3rd round. Taylor establishing his jab as we start the 5th. It's been wicked. He's been working on angles, doing a nice job stepping off the line, making Froch miss.
And because they want him to do even more of that, they told him in the corner to get out of the pocket quicker. They don't want him standing right in front of Froch even a little bit. Well, that was a hellacious left hook, although Froch thought it was low.
Now Froch goes to the body. Ozell Nelson telling Jermain Taylor that he wants him to sit down on his punches, especially when he goes inside, meaning bend his knees and really stick that left hook into Froch. They've worked on it in the gym a lot during camp. Jermain Taylor telling us that he's recommitted himself to boxing. He missed the spotlight. He missed being a world champion. During the Lacey fight, at the press conference, he said there were only 2 cameras there, and those were throwaways. And at the press conference at Gallagher's Steakhouse in New York earlier this week, it was jam-packed. Media sources from all around the world, and he said, this is what I want to get back to.
Well, so far in this fight, he's doing it, although Froch is having a little bit better round 5, but Taylor is fighting a purposeful, effective fight.
Jab, very effective for Taylor. in the 5th round. He's been doubling it up.
Let him up, let him up.
You know, a big issue in this match is hand speed. Carl Froch just has been a smidge slower than Jermain Taylor, and that's why he's missing those right hands that he throws. Taylor's been able to slip them.
Hey, guys, listen up on the break. Listen up, all right? Say break, step back. Let's go back.
Ooh, nice left
punches
hooks
up, Jermain.
by Jermain Taylor. Although Mike Ortega tells him to keep him up. Looks like they were right on the belt line.
Here's one of the rare combinations from Carl Froch. When he punches in combination, he's much more effective, of course.
But the question is Carl Froch laying in the weeds and waiting for this fight to evolve to see where Taylor is conditioning-wise, if he can go 6 through 12 with the same kind of intention.
You bend them freaking knees and let's both sides of the body. Both sides. And come out on the side. Don't pop up, back up in the middle. Both sides. Back up to his head, step over to the side. Okay, but stay behind your jab. Your jab,
Jermain Taylor going downstairs with a big left hook that landed, well, that one did land below the belt line, as you can see. So that one, I think Carl Froch had a case that one landed a little low. I don't think it was intentional by Taylor. He was just trying to go to the body, but it did land a smidge low.
Jermain Taylor, the former undisputed middleweight champion of the world, moving up to 168 from 160.
Keep it clean. All right, Carl, let's keep it clean. Let's go.
First title defense. Taylor telling us that after losing to Kelly Pavlik twice, he had to sit down, reevaluate his career, and what came out was that he wanted something again. He wanted to be a world champ. And back in the back of his mind, remember when he told us, Al, in the darkest part of his mind, he wants Kelly Pavlik again because he feels that he's better than Kelly Pavlik and he can beat him if given another opportunity.
That's one of those challenges still out there. And many wondered if he would be, nice jab by Taylor as a counterpunch. Many wondered, could Jermain Taylor be hungry again? He said, I'm hungry to win a title, and I think the other thing he's hungry for is to try and beat Pavlik. Now, they told Froch in his corner to use the jab, the 1-2, and be busier, and he's having a hard time doing those things.
Nice right hand by Froch.
That's
another right hand by Froch. And that backs up Taylor.
That's as good a right hand, I think, as Carl Froch can throw.
Remember, Froch has been down. He went down in the 3rd round as Taylor scored a right hand to drop the world champion. 6th round, though, scheduled for 12. Both fighters exchanging stiff jabs.
You know, Robert McCracken shows you why he's a good trainer. He told Froch to throw the jab, the straight right hand, and by golly, he did it and it worked.
Froch now finding a rhythm. He looks like his confidence is starting to grow. He's found his range. Taylor coming over the top.
Now, Froch may or may not be winning this round, though there's time still to do it. But he's certainly having his best round of the fight, I think.
I would agree. Under a minute to go in round number 6. And you just wonder, in the back of Taylor's mind, is he saying, can I get through 12? Do I have the gas?
Let's go. Step back.
And Gus, you and I both were struck with his honesty about past fights in which he said, it was in my mind every second. And here we are in round 6, and there's a slight discernible difference in which Froch is doing better.
Haunting memories for Jermain Taylor.
Step back, step out, step out. Now watch your head. Watch your head inside, both of you guys.
Round 6, a much closer round. Could go either way.
Left hook by Froch, connecting. He blocks Taylor's jab. Taylor, nice work at the end of the round. That's it.
I'm sorry, guys. Still got to get some body work inside. So that whole, you don't have to hold, you don't have to stay out there with us. He the one is getting busted up.
How'd you like that? Calm down. Left hook? Yeah. See you right there? Yes, sir. Okay, double that right hand. Next time you hit him with that right hand, double it. Yes, sir. Once every time, done it. Yes, sir.
Carl Froch finally was able to get the right hand, and the jab sets up that very good straight right hand. Taylor took this punch very well. I mean, this is a beauty. And again, the jab, the key to that punch landing. And at the end of the round, Jermain Taylor trying to rally as they both exchanged kind of a wild punches.
Halfway through this title fight, the champion, Carl Froch, needs to rally if he wants to keep his belt. Froch in the black and red trunks, Jermain Taylor in the black, red, white, and blue trunks.
And remember, Froch was down in round 3, and if there is a criticism of Jermain Taylor that it'd be hard for him to dispute, it is that he is not a great finisher. He has knocked people down among his upper echelon opponents, but not been able to finish them. And so far, that's true in this fight with Froch when he had him in trouble with a little bit left in the round.
Most of those punches blocked by Taylor. Taylor's defense has been excellent tonight.
Yeah, the only round in which Froch was able to land a series of good punches was round 6, and that was when he went straight up the middle on Taylor and didn't throw those wide punches.
Doubling up the jab, Taylor connecting.
And you know, that right hand that landed in round 6, which was a great right, and there's another one. The question will be, could those right hands have more impact in round 9 or 10? We'll probably get a chance to find out. Froch is getting that right in again.
Froch has not gone to the body in this fight. Ozell Nelson, Taylor's trainer, telling him he wants to throw shots to the body. Nice stiff jab by Taylor. Backing up.
Both men are more effective with the jab this round. I mean, they're both doing a very good job with that punch.
Step back.
Left hook by Taylor. Knocks Froch off balance.
One of the things in this fight is that Taylor has a more diversified attack than Carl Froch. The left hook is a perfect example. His left hook much better than Froch.
Once upon a time, Jermain Taylor was considered the future of the 160-pound division. He lived up to the expectations for all intents and purposes.
He really did to a great extent. You know, he beat a legend of Bernard Hopkins, defended the title several times, and lost to a very good champion in Kelly Pavlik.
Froch trying to rally at the end of the 7th round.
Oh, hey. Hey, sorry. Got him behind the head. Be careful. Time.
And that's it.
Listen, son. You've just got to keep working him with that jab, and your right hand will come off it, okay? Your right hand's going to come off it. Chin down and bend your knees when he punches back, okay? They'll go over the top, but if you pull out and stand up tall, he'll catch you back. Use your right glove to block his jab, okay? Not now and again, because he'll jab you every now and again for no reason, okay? Ice bag on his head. Right glove to block his jab. How are we doing? Oh, suck a tall his jab hand. Keep him turning.
Punch move is beautiful, okay? That double right hand will work, and the body shots will work.
Well, McCracken talked about using the right hand to block the jab of Taylor because he keeps his left hand so low. There is the jab that they're talking about. He does not bring his right hand over. If you keep your left hand low, like Carl Froch does, you need to employ the same defense Kenny Norton and Archie Moore used to use. Bring your right glove over to block your face. He doesn't really do that.
That's the crab, or as Archie Moore would call it, the mongoose. Round 8 scheduled for 12. For the WBC Super Middleweight Championship of the World, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor.
Step back clean.
Former undisputed world champion at 160 pounds. He's been in wars. Bernard Hopkins twice, Kelly Pavlik, Winky Wright, Corey Spinks. Now Carl Froch as he moves up to 168. Froch from Nottingham, England, making his first title defense.
There's a change in this fight. Froch is getting that right hand in. He is starting, I think, to make an impact with Jermain Taylor. I really do.
Is Taylor slowing down? Froch.
Oh, yeah.
Hit Taylor with a looping right hand. Taylor stumbled. I don't know if he tripped, but he did stumble.
From Taylor's perspective, I think he needs to do something offensive right now.
And here's the record for Jermain Taylor and Froch. Past 7 rounds.
And mind you, they both have very good records. And Froch, of course, obviously undefeated, has never lost. It's not as if Taylor has been bad in the last part of fights. It's just he's not as good as he is early in fights. So he's gotten wins, but this round 8 is a perfect example. Froch is winning this round, and Jermain looks like he's buying time.
Nice stiff jab by Froch. Taylor.
Froch has a problem with his right eye. He's kind of blinking out of it.
Taylor not as busy. Double jab by Froch. Taylor waiting. He may have been hit with something, Al, and he's trying to clear his head.
Yeah, I think he was, Gus. I think those right hands early that Froch landed in this round did stun Jermain.
Taylor backing up. He hasn't backed up. Now he's on his toes. Taylor is foggy. He's trying to clear his head and buy time. Froch continues to come forward.
Carl Froch is a different fighter when he uses the jab.
Don't grab him behind the head, okay? Second time. Let's go.
Froch coming on now.
I hope Michael Ortega doesn't take any points away.
Nice left hook by Taylor.
Carl Froch should just keep doing jabs, straight right hands, and come forward. That's what he's got to do in this fight.
Well, Jermain Taylor has that high guard. Froch trying to get this right cross through. Taylor putting his punches together at the end of the round. Trying to steal it. They butt heads. And wow, Jermain Taylor with an answer.
Too big for no reason. Sit down. You're loading up. That's the only time he's catching you now. You're loading up for no reason. Put your legs out. Carl, you're getting on top and then you load up and letting it. You ain't got him. You've got to box him. You've got to listen to what I'm telling you. You ain't got him. You've got to box him because anything big is going to count you. You've got to listen to what I'm telling you. Every time you load up, he hits you back and makes you look silly. You was controlling the round there and you let him nick it at the end because you opened up with big swings.
That's 10 I thought. Have a go.
Listen to me, son. I'm telling you, just keep boxing.
Robert McCracken is so right. When Froch got all off balance and threw these ugly shots, that's when Jermain Taylor was able to use his hand speed to get him. And that left uppercut was a monstrous punch by Jermain Taylor. And that shook Froch at the end of the round and made Jermain Taylor pretty animated about what he did.
Behind the head now.
Round 9.
But that was a Froch round.
Scheduled for 12. Froch in black with the British flag. Taylor in black with the U.S. flag.
I don't think Carl Froch should throw another left hook for the rest of this fight. I mean, I wouldn't even try. I'd throw jabs, straight right hands, and nothing else, because that's what's working. And I sure wouldn't throw any uppercuts.
I'd love to see Froch try to change up his right hand instead of throwing it as a right cross. Taylor's guard is so high, if he could loop it around, he may find some success.
The pace of this fight has slowed a little bit here, primarily because Jermain Taylor is kind of pacing himself right now, and Froch doesn't want to attack wildly.
Taylor looks like he has plenty of gas. Continue to pop. He continues to pop his jab, and it's scoring big for him. Continuing to block most of Froch's shots. Now he goes to the body.
Now that uppercut was okay for Froch to throw because he was close to Taylor, and he almost landed it. Taylor's jab's been very effective in this round, but Froch has landed some very good punches as well. It's a really interesting tactical fight.
Now Froch trying to lean in with that right hand. Some redness in the left eye of Froch. Also, it's starting to swell up a bit. Taylor, left hook, right hand combination.
The problem for Carl Froch is that these rounds, starting from round 6, have been pretty close rounds. I've given him 2 of the 3, Gus, and this one's up for grabs. But his problem is he may have dug such a hole for himself in this fight that it's going to be tricky for him to come back.
Break. Step back. Watch your shoulder coming in.
And from round 6 through round 9 here, these are pivotal rounds in terms of how the judges are scoring them.
Froch trying to jump on Taylor now, pins him on the ropes.
Break. Step back. Watch your heads, guys. Watch your head. Pull your head back. Step back. Step back. Step back.
19 seconds to go in the 9th round. Taylor, a lot of gas in the tank, folks. He said he'd been eating well, sleeping well, training well, and it looks like it so far.
And you've got to move, make him miss, and you've got to go back to him. Do you understand me?
I'm not going to do that, is it?
Yeah, but you've got to be busy. You can't let him hit you with the eye-catching punches and steal the round. We're not doing any work. You've got to be really busy, and you've got to shorten them up underneath, okay? Listen, we need big rounds here, okay? Because of that knockdown and 1 or 2 rounds, you're probably 2 or 3 down. Come on, babe.
Just middle and keep your output up better.
You want them bells. Come on. Let's go out and work then.
Okay.
Let's go out and work then. Let's work.
Who round is it? This is 10th round right now.
Chris Givens from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Noel Hickman from the UK Daily Express. Jack Overmeyer from Boxing Digest have Taylor in front comfortably.
Well, 1 has him comfortably, 2 pretty close, and I have it 87-83 along with Givens. But I don't know if Robert McCracken's that far off. Because there were a couple down. They might only be a couple down. Froch has done a lot of work in these recent rounds, and now he's going after Jermain Taylor again.
Froch starting to loop that right hand.
When Froch is busy and pushes Taylor back, he's putting Jermain in a defensive posture in which Taylor is not counterpunching now.
Right hand scoring for Froch, backs Taylor up again.
Not much punching coming from Jermain Taylor here in the beginning of this round. Froch is winning the battle of the jab now. Taylor's jab, when he throws it, it's very effective and it's hard, but Froch is throwing more. See, there's a good one from Taylor, but that's the only one he's thrown really the whole round.
Combination punching by Froch. Most of those blocked by Taylor, but some getting through.
Well, this is a Carl Froch round right now, so whether he needs a knockdown to get him back in this fight or winning all these rounds remaining can do it, he's giving himself a start here in round 10 anyway, because he is dominating the round.
That's right, Taylor.
Step back, Jermain. Step back. Step back.
Giving a lot of ground to Froch in the 10th round. connecting by Taylor, and he doubled up the jab as he stepped back. A Froch right back at him.
And you know, Robert McCracken made the point. Oh, nice right by Froch. Taylor lands what he called eye-popping punches, and that could negate all the good work Froch does over the course of the round. But this round, this has been the single best round of Froch in the fight.
Froch starting to go around Taylor's high guard. Taylor lead right hand, gets through.
And that time Froch did something interesting. He slipped one of Taylor's punches. She doesn't always do.
Froch does have a great chin. Left hook connecting for Taylor. That buckled Froch.
You know, I think the left hooks have been the most powerful punches for Jermain Taylor. He landed some really nice right hands early, and one of those rights put Froch down. I think the lefts have hurt him too.
Froch going down in the third round.
Stay off his neck. Stay off his neck. Time.
The jab, and you've got to work him, but you've got to have your chin down because you come back with the odd counter over the top. Yeah. You're listening to me. We've got to have two big rounds behind the jab. 1-2 hooks, and then you get the movement, your body and head, all right? Side to side, okay? But you've got to have the gloves up for what comes back and bend your knees. Move your head and use your feet, okay? Don't stay in front of him after you've punched, yeah? Listen, he's conning his way through it now. He's going to open up now and again, and then he's going to look. You have to let your hands go, Jermain.
It's just real simple.
Keep going for you. This is it. Got that in
if you win these 6 minutes.
It's out. All right, let's go. 6 minutes, okay? Got the hand.
Round number 11 scheduled for 12. And according to the press, this fight is getting closer and closer.
I have it 96-93, of course. We saw the British reporter had a draw at this juncture. And two of the other press row scores had Taylor winning. Froch has taken control right now in terms of the will. He's imposing his will on Jermain Taylor right now.
Froch trying to get loose. Much more active.
If you look at the body language of the two fighters, it's clear Carl Froch, oh, and there's that good uppercut, and he's got a good one. It's clear that he thinks he can push ahead in these rounds. And Jermain is not punching very much.
As usual, Jermain got off to a great start in the first 5 rounds. There's a big looping right hand by Froch that landed right on the button.
You know, Gus, you said something earlier, and I was almost going to take issue with you about the overhand right, and I didn't, and you were right. When he loosens that right hand a little bit and takes it around, it's helping Carl Froch. It really is. Because he was landing it up the middle, but then it did start getting blocked, and then looping it really helped him. So look, you won our first dispute.
That's all right. Some blood coming out of the nose of Taylor. Uppercut by Froch. Double uppercut. Now Taylor wants to hold on. Jermain Taylor, ghosts of past losses are starting to creep into his head. But look at him come back and put together a combination. Left hook by Taylor. He's digging deep.
This is looking like a Jean Pascal fight that Froch had.
Froch to the body. Taylor blocks the left hook. Uppercut, right hand, Froch pouring it on. He wants to keep this title and take it back to England and become a superstar in his country. Taylor pivoting with the jab. Taylor right hand chopping down. They're giving and they're taking. Round 11.
The uppercuts by both men have been fantastic to add to all those other punches.
Taylor with the right hand. 25 seconds remaining in the 11th. Wild can opener by Taylor.
Let's go. Step back. Step back.
Jermain may be running out of gas.
But he's still throwing bombs, but I don't know if he's he's landing as many important punches as Froch in this round? That's the question the judges will have to answer. It's Froch coming forward. Wow, that was an excellent and exciting round.
You've got to have this round. You've got to have this round and you'll win the fight, okay? You've got to have it big, though, behind the jab and the combinations. Do me a favour, don't swing and load up because you'll hit your back, all right? Are you with?
Carl Froch coming around the guard, something Gus talked about, and landing a big right hand early in the round. Jermain Taylor was not ready to concede this round, rallying with that monstrous uppercut. Both men landed great uppercuts in the round, and then Froch coming back. But Jermain Taylor having good moments in the middle of that round. Was it enough to get him the round? I don't think so.
So according to Press Row, the winner of the 12th round wins this fight.
And I have it a 2-point fight for Taylor, but it could easily be a draw or a 1-point fight, perhaps, for Carl Froch at this point. Many close rounds in the middle of this. I gave round 7 to Froch. That's the difference.
Round 12 for the WBC Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Carl Froch, the Englishman, wants to retain it. Jermain Taylor, the former undisputed middleweight champion, wants to take it. Taylor with some crisp punching to start the round. Now Froch backs him up, and Taylor holds on.
This fight has gone exactly according to the script we laid out. The beginning part was Jermain Taylor controlling. The last part is Carl Froch coming back like all get out.
Heavy punches by Froch. The looping right hand has been effective for Froch. Right hand staggers. Taylor's in trouble. Froch pouring it on. Taylor, he's ready to go. A minute 45 to go. Froch closing in. Carl Froch gambling everything. His first defense on foreign soil against the former undisputed champ, and he's got him on the ropes.
And remember, if he doesn't knock Jermain Taylor down in this round and they don't give him a 10-8, it might still go to Jermain Taylor. Taylor needs to stay on his feet if he can.
Taylor holding on. He ran out of gas. Froch, does he have it in him? Froch, Taylor staggering. They're ready to stop it. Froch, Taylor still on his feet. Under a minute to go. Froch again. Taylor, wild lunging punches, and he backs him up. Taylor trying to catch himself, using his jab, eats a right hand, another right hand, and he goes down. Oh my goodness! 30 seconds left. Can the former world champion hold on? Taylor in trouble. Froch punches and punches, and it's over. I'm going back to England, Mom, and I'm keeping my title. Carl Froch shocks the boxing world as he stops Jermain Taylor in the 12th round. What a fight!
Not only did this fight live up to expectations, it went according to the plan Carl Froch would have expected and those people that supported him would have expected. He came back in the second half of this fight after a terrible beginning in the first 5, and for this man, Jermain Taylor, what a terrific disappointment.
In the end,
dude, you almost did it. You pulled it out like
Taylor.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ran out of gas.
Sure did.
Congratulations to Carl Froch, who said that he took this fight because he wanted to receive international acknowledgement by fighting tough fights.
No, Josh, check his videos, my friend.
I think I could have left it later. What was the score? I don't know why I didn't believe myself.
Come on.
I just didn't believe in myself early on. Cheers, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
It was an astonishing 12th round. Taylor had been in trouble most of the round, but if there would have been no knockdown, there was concern that he'd still be in trouble about a decision. That knockdown is what gave Carl Froch, even if this fight had ended, a good chance to win the fight. But as you can see, Jermain Taylor hurt bad enough that Carl Froch realized, I have a very good chance of ending this fight, which of course is important depending on how the scores would have been. We take a look again at the knockdown. Jabs and right hands were the key. That is what ultimately did in Jermain Taylor. Taylor was able to give him credit, stay up at this juncture. That's astonishing. Because he was getting hit with some monstrous punches. And give Carl Froch credit for giving himself distance to punch. He didn't get himself so caught up to get so close to Jermain Taylor that he didn't give himself distance to punch. That was, I think, the key in him ending up stopping Taylor in this fight. And this is the end of the fight, with Ortega looking on very carefully. See, Froch gives himself enough room to punch. He doesn't smother his punches and just keeps punching, and ultimately the fight is stopped. What a dramatic ending and what an astonishing performance by Carl Froch.
And based on the scorecards, if Jermain Taylor could have stood up and finished the fight, he would have won. Let's go inside the ring, where Jimmy Lennon Jr. is standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 46 seconds in round number 12. Our referee in charge, Michael Ortega, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of spectacular knockout. He is still undefeated and still the WBC super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
All right, you men are both champions. You received my instructions in the dressing room. Obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times, men. Touch gloves now, you're boxing the bell. God bless you both.
Michael Griffin with the final instructions as we take a look at the tail of the tape. A slight height and reach advantage for the southpaw Marcus Browne. Indeed, an experience advantage as well, but Beterbiev, the lineal light heavyweight champion, putting that title on the line here in our main event. Corey Erdman and Steve Molitor on the call for you here tonight. Artur Beterbiev in the black trunks, Marcus Browne, the southpaw, in the red, white, and blue.
Marcus Browne popping that jab early from the southpaw stance. He's going to let her. He wants to let Beterbiev know that he's going to keep that jab on, to try to keep him at bay, and not let Beterbiev get any sort of confidence to keep applying pressure to him.
And I think that the conceit with Beterbiev in the early rounds is that he might lose some of them, but that doesn't mean that he's losing control of the fight. Because we have seen Beterbiev not give away rounds in the early going, but have a less than extraordinary punch output as he's just applying physical and mental pressure in the early going.
Exactly, Corey. He may lose the round on the scorecard, but he's winning it in the fight. He's breaking him down. He's walking his opponents down, applying pressure, landing body shots, landing head shots, landing arm shots. he's slowly breaking his opponent down the way he likes to do.
Let him go. Listen to my break.
Marcus Browne has said that Derrick James hasn't changed a whole lot when it comes to his approach, but you feel like they have tidied some things up. There's a good body shot from Browne a moment ago.
Well, going into the biggest fight of his life, I don't think he'd want to make too many changes, Corey. I think a few fine touches wouldn't help, wouldn't hurt, but I don't think he would make too many changes, so hopefully that's the case here tonight from Marcus Browne.
Shot down the middle there from Marcus Browne. And one of the mistakes that Browne has made in the past, and he would admit it, and I'm sure everyone can see it, is that he likes to throw to the body, but sometimes when he pulls out, he pulls straight back. And those are the 3 times that Jean Pascal caught him, and it's the same shot that he's been caught with in previous fights as well.
You gotta listen to my break.
He gets clubbed with some rough stuff along the ropes.
And being a southpaw versus an orthodox, it's the last thing you want to do is pull back straight and then line for the right hand. And that's what happened in his previous fights. And he does not want to do that against a big puncher like Beterbiev here tonight. But so far, he's slipped out of those hooks nicely. He's been not staying straight in line in front of Beterbiev.
If you're Marcus Browne or a supporter of Marcus Browne, this is how you would like this fight to look.
Absolutely, Marcus Browne is boxing brutally from the outside, but it's still very, very early. We know Beterbiev doesn't get off to crazy fast starts, so they've clearly done their homework, as you would assume for a unification world title fight.
As round 2 begins of our main event here. Looking for another body shot, then rifling about 9 of them in the clinch. Browne has always been a good body puncher, and we often think of fighters who are described as capital B boxers, guys like Marcus Browne, that they must necessarily be counterpunchers. And I've always felt that Browne isn't necessarily a counterpuncher. I've felt that when he's at his best, he's moving, but he's also dictating when the exchanges start. When Browne is at his best, I feel like he's getting off first.
Absolutely. Just because the guy's walking you forward doesn't mean they're being the more aggressive, because when somebody throws and misses and you hit him with a 3 or 4 piece, that's still aggression. Nice jab from Marcus Browne.
Not a lot of jabs from Beterbiev so far. Perhaps just been nullified here, as is often the case with orthodox fighters against southpaws. Of course, it's not impossible to outjab a southpaw, but Marcus Browne, pretty tricky guy to get your range on.
Tricky guy, fast feet, fast hands. Beautiful drop by Marcus Browne to get out of that corner.
Ducks under a right hand of Beterbiev, comes back with a left hand of his own. The quieter this fight is, the better it is for Marcus Browne.
Absolutely, especially with the crowd that's going to be behind Beterbiev in his first defense in front of his hometown crowd. You know they're going to go wild when he starts landing some good clean shots.
No push.
Browne trying to get his respect there on the inside. Shoe shine body work, now back to his jab.
Very good, Artur. Gorbus.
Final 10 seconds of round 2. Not a lot happening, but Marcus Browne, the busier fighter, certainly landed more shots here in the second round, and you'd have to think that's 2 rounds.
Box.
Round 3 underway, and this isn't unusual territory for Artur Beterbiev, as we've referenced. And although he dropped Adam Dinas in the opening round, he didn't look great in the early going against Dinas. He looked a little sluggish. He didn't look great in the early going against Enrico Colling either. But Beterbiev typically, not typically, has always found his opening 100% of the time, as is evidenced by his record.
You can't do that every time.
But there are some who feel like Beterbiev has started to slip a little bit, like he might be on the back nine of his career. And it's those people who think that Marcus Browne has a very real shot in this fight, and Browne is proving those people right in the early going. Shot there from Beterbiev. A couple signs of life from the champion here in the third round.
Get off his foot. You too, Marcus.
Browne, of course, a part of that 2012 U.S. Olympic team that is just absolutely stacked. 6 fighters from that team have won world titles. Jojo Diaz, Rashi Warren, Jose Ramirez, Errol Spence Jr., his stablemate, Clarissa Shields, and his other stablemate, Jamel Herring. Ramirez, Spence, and Shields have won unified titles. Every single fighter from that team, except for Queen Underwood, has at least fought for a world title as a professional, now that Marcus Browne has stepped in the ring here tonight. Just a terrific team was that 2012 squad.
That's a stacked Olympic boxing team.
Good shot there from Beterbiev. That's where Browne has to be careful.
And it was a good right hand and then followed up by another good left hook by Beterbiev.
Back up, back up, back up. Box.
In terms of numbers, Browne did the better work there. He had a good combination to the body, but it's exactly those sequences where he's found himself in trouble in the past.
He doesn't want to be leaning against some ropes against a guy like Beterbiev.
Beterbiev now starting to open up.
Beautiful right hand down there. But Browne throwing some heavy shots too and caught in the backfire there. We'll see if Beterbiev listens to his cornerman.
And more specifically, Scully just said, hey, remember how you didn't want to hit guys to the body, your sparring partners?
Because they're going home.
They're going home? Send this guy home.
Break, stop. No punches, no punches.
Right hand sneaks through there from Beterbiev.
Get off his foot, man.
Couple quick punches by Marcus Browne up the middle there.
To your point, Steve, Browne finding himself, oh, that is a nasty gash right in the middle of the forehead of Beterbiev, and he is leaking all over the place.
We got unintentional clash of heads.
Yeah, but me. It doesn't matter. It's unintentional.
Both cut.
And Browne
both men are cut.
Sporting a
it's
cut
unintentional clash of heads.
Over his right eye as well.
But let me tell you something, you get a head cut there, Corey. The head bleeds so much more. It's just, look at it just squirt out of Beterbiev's head. But Browne, with a cut over his eye, is not going to have an easier night.
Let's go.
That cut is pouring blood from the forehead of Beterbiev. Let's see if we can catch this clash of heads.
Right, no punches.
There it was, he was slipping over to the left.
Let him go, let him go.
Well, we are back to action.
Both corners going to have their work cut out from him in between rounds, Corey.
Russ Anber not in the corner of Artur Beterbiev here tonight, unfortunately. Tested positive for COVID. We send our best wishes
to Russ.
As things getting a little messy here on the inside.
Both men may be sensing a little desperation with those cuts.
Right, no punches.
And to Marcus Browne's credit, he's not letting Beterbiev bully him. He's definitely firing back when things are getting messy on the inside.
If he has any dreams of winning this fight, he cannot let Artur Beterbiev bully him around and box, bang him around.
Browne looked like he might have been stuck on the ropes trying to spin out. Beterbiev's corner telling him when Browne goes to the ropes, just bang him to the body. Beterbiev just wearing a crimson mask right now in the final minute of round 4. And Marcus Browne doesn't look all that much better. Hard body shot from Beterbiev as he goes back downstairs with the left hand.
You can just hear the power of Beterbiev when he throws those shots, when they land on the arms or body. You can just hear the noise they make and how strong he is.
Marcus Browne throwing hard shots to the body in response as well. You have to hand it to him. He is trying to stand up to Beterbiev in his kind of fight. We mentioned that the first 2 rounds looked the way that you would want them.
You first. I'd like you to see the doctor.
The doctor's going to take a look at both fighters here.
We're both got. He's cut. I want you to just look at the cut and tell me he's okay to continue. Okay, that's good. Thanks very much, Mark. You go right there. Over in the other corner. We're gonna run around. You can't do. One more round. Okay. Oh, you can't touch it. Wait in that corner, wait in that corner.
Wow, you heard it. There's the possibility that Beterbiev is only being given 1 more round. But of course, it's a clash of heads.
Accidental headbutt, so Corey, I'm not sure the exact rules. Do they go to the scorecards?
Go to the scorecards, yeah. But
well, Browne had a couple good early rounds, but see if there's any desperation from either man.
Well, and we've also heard that from ringside physicians many times, too. One more round turns into one more round each and every round.
No punches. Don't push his head down.
But he's losing a lot of blood in there, Corey.
Left hand down the middle from Marcus Browne. Beterbiev is pouring blood.
Off his foot, man! Artur, get off his foot!
Michael Griffin warning Beterbiev, don't step on Marcus Browne's foot. As Beterbiev getting other instructions from his corner, which are to go to the body. Good upper body movement there from Marcus Browne, making that a little bit difficult.
This is better work from Beterbiev. This is where he wants to be. He wants to keep his guy trapped in the ropes, not let Marcus Browne swing around and move off the ropes and throw those counter shots.
Get off his foot! I want to take a point. He's stepping on his foot.
A beautiful jab by Beterbiev.
Referee Michael Griffin warning Beterbiev that he's going to take a point if he keeps stepping on his foot. He feels that it's intentional.
I don't know if that's, I'll be honest, I've been in boxing my whole life. I've never heard of that because I've been in southpaw and I've accidentally or unpurposely stepped on the foot of an orthodox fighter. And I've never been threatened to get a point taken away. A good little short left hand underneath for Marcus Browne.
Marcus, you can't Marcus. You want to use a little point on that break, man. You got to stop punching.
That's good work from Beterbiev. 3 and 4. Oh, a good right hand by Beterbiev.
seconds left to go in the round as Beterbiev finding some
good
openings.
right hands.
Browne trying to counter off the ropes, but Beterbiev just overwhelming him right now. And Browne just covering up as the seconds tick away. Will they give Beterbiev another round? And look at that, the doctor's not consulted, so we fight on. Round 6 underway. Definitely the best round, the most conclusive round of the fight for Artur Beterbiev.
Absolutely. Like we said earlier, sometimes it takes him a little bit to get going. And now he's almost in full throttle here. By the end of that last round, I think getting Marcus Browne a little shook with those overhand rights.
Right, no punches, no punches. Let's go, step back. Watch your heads, guys.
Good left hook from Beterbiev. Freezes Browne along the ropes, who again is in exactly the territory that Beterbiev wants.
That's where Beterbiev wants his fight to be. He'll be most effective in there when Marcus Browne's trapped in the corner. Marcus Browne was successful earlier. He was getting all the way around that ring. I feel when he's backing himself in that corner, he can't go anywhere, and that is an easy night for Beterbiev when he has his opponent stuck in the corner like that.
That right hand from Beterbiev just missed. Might have grazed the top of the head of Marcus Browne, but to your point, Steve, where Browne was a second ago in the center of the ring, that's when he was having his best moments. But when he's trying to counter off the ropes, he's almost banking on the ability to make Beterbiev miss 70% of the time and hurt him with his counters, which is a difficult game plan to enact.
The blood just flowing from Beterbiev's forehead though.
Round 6.
Oh, and a beautiful 1-2 by Beterbiev.
He's behind it with a good left hook, and there's that right hand that he just wraps around the guard of Marcus Browne. You saw that shot a moment ago, that kind of hybrid scoop uppercut. That's the shot that Beterbiev's camp calls the Campillo. It's the shot that he knocked Gabriel Campillo out with, and when you hear them call that out, that is what they're asking Beterbiev to throw. Beterbiev leaps in with a jab, comes behind it with a right hand, and Browne barely stays on it. Beterbiev's corner too. Right as the bell ends at the end of the round, they run out with the towel and cover up his face. Make sure that this fight can continue. Round 7 begins here in our main event. The lineal light heavyweight championship on the line. The champion Artur Beterbiev
Get your head out of there. Get your head out of there.
Fighting a nasty cut. And fighting a game challenger in Marcus Browne, who has a cut of his own, but not nearly as grotesque as Artur Beterbiev, who at times he's looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. He is bleeding quite a bit in there. We've seen that power jab from Beterbiev a couple times over the last 2 rounds as well. Beterbiev was very hesitant to let that jab go in the opening 2 rounds, but he has found it over the last 6 minutes.
I feel that now that Marcus Browne has slowed down a little bit, I feel that he has a little more confidence to throw that power jab and really push Marcus Browne in the corner. So he can unload like he's doing here.
Beterbiev is a tough man to contend with when he feels that he has you hurt. Good shot to the body.
Beautiful left hook to the body.
And a right hand right behind it, and Marcus Browne will take a knee.
Still lots of time left in this round, Corey.
You all right? Lift up your hands, show me you're all right. Box.
One minute and change is an eternity for the only world champion in boxing with a 100% knockout ratio. Let's see if Marcus Browne can hang on.
And Corey, to point some note, as we mentioned earlier, Beterbiev isn't just an aggressive, tough fighter. He's skilled and smart. You see him make those small side steps to the right of Marcus Browne to take away the left hand when he has Marcus Browne on the ropes and dig those shots to the body. He's a very, very smart fighter, just like he did right there, and scoops that right hook. Or that specialty shot.
No punches. Let him go, Marcus. Let him go. Step back, Marcus. Let go.
Still trying to recover. Beterbiev, you see Browne just stationary. Beterbiev's able to turn him. He's able to get different angles. 10 seconds remaining here in round 7.
Even with the blood flowing, you got to give so much credit to the champion Artur Beterbiev. He's creating these angles. He's using Marcus Browne's body to push him and sidestep him. Absolutely, and he's been doing it for a couple rounds, mixing up body and head. That was a beautiful left hook to the body, which brought the hands down.
No punches. No punches. Watch your head, Marcus. Get your head out of there.
To land that straight right hand that put him to the canvas.
Center of the ring now. I think he's realized that there is no way for him to win this fight standing along the ropes.
Well, I don't think it's going to do him any favors to stand there and trade with Beterbiev in the center of the ring either. The best thing for him, like he did earlier, when he was moving, boxing, jabbing, standing in front of a guy like Artur Beterbiev is not a good idea, and it's showing here tonight.
And at this point, though, it may not be about what Marcus Browne should be doing. What is he able to do right now when you're hurt, when you're tired, when you've had a physically strong and imposing fighter like Beterbiev all over you all night? Are you capable of moving around on the back foot, or is this just what Marcus Browne has left?
Well, if you're going to be a world champion, you better be capable, but I think that this is possibly what he has left. He's had a lot of big shots, and like I said earlier, Corey, just the constant pressure and the threat of Beterbiev is enough to drain him.
Tries to rip a right hook there, was caught by the forearm of Beterbiev, who just slowly walks around. Back his foot, Artur. Physical strength of Beterbiev. Again, this is an amateur heavyweight. This is a guy who was boxing Alexander Usyk in the Olympics. This is a guy who, yeah, he makes 175, and he's not tall, so we don't think of him as a big light heavyweight, but he is a lot to deal with physically.
Absolutely. Again, 16-0 with 16 knockouts. You know he's got some strength and some power.
Come on, left hand down the middle from the challenger.
Another good right hand from Beterbiev. Corey, when both men land shots, you gotta see it yourself. It just seems like Beterbiev just has so much more power and so much more strength behind his punches than Marcus Browne does.
That said, you do have to hand it to Marcus Browne, who spent a lot more time in the center of the ring and trying to move.
Thank God the apron's red, partially, mostly.
You know that photo that goes viral every once in a while of that fight from the...
Tony Weeks?
Well, that one, but the one from Vancouver from the early 1900s of the boxer was covered in blood and the referee.
Oh yeah, hold
It's
him
starting
up.
to look like that one. Round 9 begins. And again, to Marcus Browne's credit, he's hurt, but he's trying to make adjustments. But now he might really be hurt with Beterbiev all over him. And down he goes after a hard left uppercut.
4, 5, 6.
How much more can Marcus Browne take?
8, 9, 10.
I'd love to see the replay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest by knockout at 46 seconds of round number 9, 17 for 17, and still WBC and IBF light heavyweight champion of the world, Artur Beterbiev.
You're ready to receive your instructions? Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Keep in mind, the ladies, they go 2-minute rounds. Amanda Serrano out of Brooklyn. She'll have the silver trunks. Gontaruk, the gold trunks. Here we go. Round 1.
And there you go, of course, the women 2-minute rounds.
What'll be interesting to see here in this first round, Amanda Serrano is usually a very aggressive fighter, but she's got a reach and height advantage over Gontaruk. So will she look to keep a little bit of distance or attack?
And she has been on the attack, working behind that jab. There's a body shot by Serrano.
And there's always a temptation to stick with what you have been doing, even though you shouldn't. Shorter fighters stay on the outside, work the jab, make the shorter fighter pay for the mistakes. But as you said, Steve, Serrano is an aggressive fighter, so she's going to be aggressive, just out of habit and temptation.
Oh, good combination. Beautiful right hook from the southpaw stance.
And already there's a cut on Gontaruk, the left side of her head. Under a minute left here in round 1. Blood now more pronounced.
But Jamila is trying to fight.
Body shot by Serrano. Left hook on Gontaruk.
Gontaruk's nickname's the Pitbull. That kind of tells you what her style is, and she's not backing down. But most of the effective punches, 90% of the effective punches landed by Serrano.
And a nice variety of punches by Serrano. Uppercuts, right hooks, left hands.
Final seconds here, round 1. And that's the round.
I told you under, baby. What are you doing? Why are you going up? Don't go up. Go under. Jab on the top.
We take a look at action from round 1. Both fighters in each other's faces, but nice right hooks. I'm really impressed from the southpaw stance from Serrano. You know, when you're a woman fighter and you have 18 KOs and 25 wins, that's a very high KO percentage. And this is how she fights. She's at her best weight tonight. Came in at 128.8. She's won world titles at lightweight, a little heavier.
And don't let her lay you on the ropes. Turn.
All right? How we
Okay.
feel?
Nice work. Deep breath.
Here comes round 2. And Gontaruk comes right after Serrano.
Gontaruk all the way from Belgium.
And Brian and I spoke with her earlier before the fight.
We did. And Gontaruk, you can see her game plan is try to get right into the chest of Serrano, but it's Serrano just teeing off with the hooks, uppercuts.
And on the inside, not only does Serrano get better leverage, but she moves her feet, changes angles much more easily than Gontaruk does.
But Jamila is making her work.
Yeah.
I mean, Serrano looks good, but Jamila's making it work.
Well, Serrano better be prepared to do this for 8 rounds. That's the thing.
Yep.
Because right now they're fighting Gontaruk's fight. Serrano's just winning it.
Short right hook, left hook by Serrano.
Gontaruk's been 10 rounds a couple of times, has never been stopped.
"20 seconds left here in round 2. That's the one thing you got to love about the ladies. I mean, it's all action. Combination, Serrano. And round 2 is just like round 1. Another big one for Serrano.
But she's working
We'll
hard.
be back for round 3.
Maybe I'll ask you guys in this round, how much do you think the weight has to do? It seems like she seems so heavier. Like she's got to work to try to stop her, and she's just like, hey, I'm just going to keep coming forward.
One, two, remember, catch the jab, under, and turn it side to side, side to side. Stay close, Artur.
Let's go, man.
This is round 3. Amanda Serrano in those silver trunks. She's out of Brooklyn, taking on Jamila Gontaruk. There's a big left hook by Gontaruk. Serrano still letting the hands just fly.
Serrano featuring that left uppercut quite a bit.
Yes, she is.
And that's a good weapon against a shorter opponent who's bent at the waist, as Gontaruk is.
Yeah, Jamila has taken some big shots from Serrano.
And just continues
Just keep
to,
moving forward.
That's it. She's just trying to put her face right there on the chest of Serrano. And
Listen, when you're limited in this sport, you have to find the one area that can help you win. And Jamila, obviously, with the nickname the Pit Bull, she realizes she just got to get in there and fight.
big right hook there by Serrano.
Gontaruk's best chance is not to wear Serrano down, but to let Serrano wear herself down.
Another right hook by Serrano.
And will Serrano wear down? I don't know, but Serrano certainly is
Combination
working harder.
by Serrano. It's Sparkle Lisa, and that's it.
I guess it was too many just headshots. I mean, I thought Jamila was standing in there.
I think it's a premature stop.
Yeah, I thought Jamila was standing in there. Her hands were still moving. If her hands were not moving, then I can see.
Right, and one other factor also that we haven't talked about since the tail of the tape, which is that Gontaruk outweighed Serrano by 7 pounds, and that's a lot. She was 135, Serrano was 128.
Well, when we come back, the official time of the stoppage. You're watching Broadway Boxing.
Tout ça parce que je prends le dessus. Je suis trop fort pour vous. Putain, pas mal de temps trop fatigué.
Je sais bien, je sais bien. Il savait bien que tu allais.
Elle ne fait quand, putain. Est-ce que tu as un mari ici? Non, tu n'as un mari. Tu n'as un mari.
Elle a sorti les coups. 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 Elle s'est dit, elle va m'emmerder pendant 10 minutes. Alors il doit rester. C'est bien que toi, le numéro, tu le fais facilement. Mais elle, ça a été une arrêt trop vite pour elle. Une arrêt trop vite.
Welcome back. You're watching Broadway Boxing. Amanda Serrano just stopped Jamila Gontaruk. And Steve, let's take a look at the stoppage. Controversial. Gontaruk's corner obviously did not like it at all.
Yeah, I understand, and I understand why they didn't like it. You know, was this a one-sided fight? Yes. Did Gontaruk ever show that she was seriously hurt? No. And the point I would make, and why I would consider Sparkle Lee's stoppage premature, is because you took away Gontaruk's only chance to win, which was to allow Serrano to basically wear herself down.
And what about those who say protect the fighter and the headshots?
Well, I can't argue that.
Well, yeah, referee Sparkle Lee was, and you can see in the sequence, she was standing there. She was close to the action. She saw Jamila head snap once or twice. But as Steve says, her only shot was to get close. She wasn't being hurt at all. Any period of the fight, she was hurt. So, not sure why
Welcome back to Broadway Boxing. Amanda Serrano stops Jamila Gontaruk. Well, the Gontaruk corner didn't like it. They called it controversial.
And Brian, I can understand why, because really what Sparkle Lee did here was protect Gontaruk, who was taking a pounding, but her only chance to win was to let Serrano unwind, to let Serrano kind of wear herself down. And they took that away from her. I never saw her badly enough hurt in the 3 rounds to stop the fight.
Agree with that, Steven. And I think Sparkle Lee, I mean, sometimes you can try to save the fight a little too much, a little too early. And I think that's what she did. You know, Jamila was never at a point out of the fight, although she wasn't in it, but she was never a point out of the fight. So you got to give her opportunity.
Let's get the official time here of the stoppage. Here's David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Sparkle Lee calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 38 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by TKO from Brooklyn, New